guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and welcome to day 10 of P1nk-O-Ween. So today is Wednesday, so that means we're doing Whatever Happened to That Palette Wednesday, where we pull out a palette that we haven't used in a while from our collection and we do a look with it. So today I pulled out a palette that of course reminds me of Halloween, and that is the SugarPill Edward Scissorhands Palette. This is what she looks like. Beautiful artwork. I love it. And this is what the back looks like. It shows you all the colors there. So you have Castle on a Hill, Ice Queen, Home Sweet Home, Suburbia, Heart-Shaped Cookie, and Castle on a Hill. So these are all inspired by the movie Edward Scissorhands. This has a mirror, but mine is broken. But it does not stay up on its own. I actually have two of these palettes. I didn't realize they were going to make the colors permanent when it came out, and for some reason that was when I was buying backups. I thought I needed an extra one, and I've already got eyeshadow all over my hands. So this is what she looks like, and I'm going to create a look with her today. So first I'm going to prime my eyelids using my MAC white paint pot, and I already did my brows off camera. I used my e.l.f. brow pencil. I don't know what I did with it, but I usually use the medium brown one. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm really excited. I love this palette, and I have created some really, really pretty looks with it. I just don't remember that I have it because I have a lot of palettes, as you guys know, and so I just sometimes forget to pull it out. So this is why I created this series. All right, so I'm gonna dive in, and I think the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Home Sweet Home, which is the blue, and I'm gonna use my SugarPill crease brush. It is clean, but it is stained. So, and that is the light blue shade that I'm going in with first. So I'm just going to put that in the crease. It's very light, but it's like a matte light blue, like sky blue shade. Very pretty. The only shade that is shimmery, well, there's a duochrome, which is Ice Queen, and then the shade, the Inventor, which is the gray shade that I'm going to use next, is like a satin. So it's not fully shimmery, but has like a sheen to it. And it's also a little bit duochromy. And they did make all of these shades permanent, so you can no longer buy the palette itself, but if you like any of the shades specifically, you can buy them on SugarPill's website by themselves. So I really like SugarPill. The only collaboration that I haven't purchased of theirs, which I'm still on the fence about, is the Trixie Mattel one. Not because I don't want it, but I want it for the packaging, I want it for the concept, and for that pink lip color and the blush. But the eyeshadows are just so neutral, and I have a lot of neutral eyeshadow palettes already, so I just feel like it's not something I need, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to take some of the Inventor, and I'm going to run that also through the crease, keeping most of the pigmentation on the outer portion, like that. Castle on a Hill is a gorgeous shade. I'm going to be using that as well. It's very unique in my opinion, and I'm going to be using it in the outer V, but it can be used on lighter skin tones as a contour shade if you want like that really like cool toned, sallow looking contour shade. So. And then I'm going to go back into Home Sweet Home, the blue shade, and just go back over that a little bit more. So yeah, I wanted to do some Halloween looks like costumey looks, some Halloween color looks, and then some Halloween themed palettes that aren't necessarily Halloween colors, but the palette itself, like for some reason Edward Scissorhands just reminds me of Halloween. So now I'm going in with Castle on a Hill, which is really hard to explain because it has kind of like purpley tones, but it also has gray tones, but it's also like chocolatey brown. It's just hard to explain, but it deepens it up nicely. The one shade I don't use that much in this palette is called Suburbia. It's the peach tone one. So yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of makeup or costume for this weekend. It is my friend Sean's birthday. Happy birthday, Sean. And he's having a birthday party that we're going to, and because his birthday is in October, he encourages people to wear costumes to his party. So I'm really excited. I love going to his parties, and I get to see my brother and his wife, soon-to-be wife, and I'm already calling her his wife, and a lot of our friends will be there, so that's awesome. But I just can't decide what I want to do. I don't know if I want to just wear a wig and like a cute outfit and like pretty like Halloween glam makeup, or if I want to... Sophie's having issues as usual when I'm filming. And or if I want to do like a full-on costume. So I'm going to go in with my SugarPill flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into Ice Angel. Sorry, not Ice Queen. That makes a lot more sense. Trying to get a little... So this is like a duochrome white that has like a bluish shift. And I'm just going to put that all over my brow bone. And we're also going to put that on the lid. But first, we're going to put it on the brow bone. And I kind of want to go over that gray a little bit with it because it'll give everything kind of like a really cool, like icy shift. And then go back in with Castle on a Hill. And Castle on a Hill looks different depending on what you put it over. So like if I hadn't put it over the Inventor, it would have looked more brown and more purpley than when you put it over top of the gray Inventor shade. And I like to, like I want to put it, kind of gives it that purple icy blue when you go over the Ice Angel with it. Okay. Sophie, what are you doing? Whenever it's too quiet, you're like, what are you doing? What are you getting into? Okay, and now I'm going to go in with Ice Angel on the lid. I think I want to just take this little, this brush. What is this? This is a MAC brush. And I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my white paint stick and not really do like a cut crease, but like just kind of clean up the lid a little bit just so that Ice Angel has something to stick to and it's not going to interfere. Like the other shades aren't going to really interfere with it. So comment down below if you guys are going to any parties this month for Halloween or otherwise. Okay. Now I'm going to take my flat shader brush from SugarPill and I'm going to go into Ice Angel. I'm just going to pack that on the lid. And comment down below if you think that I should wear like a costume or should I just wear a wig and like some glam makeup. People do both at these parties, so either one would be acceptable. Now I'm going to go in with this pencil brush and Castle on a Hill. And I'm just going to, I guess I am doing kind of like a cut crease, because I'm just going around that Ice Angel shade, just so it's much more defined. Go back in with my blending brush where the V is, or the outer V. I hope everyone is safe. The newest hurricane, I think, is set to hit Florida today, I want to say. No, we're going to be getting a lot of rain later this afternoon, but nothing like Florida and probably the Carolinas. And now I'm just feathering that out. What's funny is sometimes I'll do an eye look. Let me know down below if this happens to you. Sometimes I'll start doing an eye look and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. And then as soon as I put on my foundation, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. I don't know. I feel like once you have on all your makeup, it's easier to tell what it's really going to look like. And it just makes everything come together. All right. So now I'm going to take a makeup wipe. Get rid of this fallout. I'm sure the fallout also doesn't help when you're trying to see if a makeup look looks good or not. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm just going to put it mostly in my T-zone. Fill in any pores. I love the way this smells. Like, a lot of their items smell like camellia oil, which this does as well. Like, they have actual camellia oil that you can use to put on your skin, which I do a lot at nighttime, and it smells so good. I wish they would come out with like body lotion that smells like it. And then they have like a camellia oil face wash that smells like it. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe the smell. And normally I'm not like, you guys know, I think by now, I don't like really florally scents, but I don't know. I really, really like it. So I'm going to go in with this brush today. This is a imitation Artiste brush. The Artiste brushes are so expensive. I don't know if they're worth it because I personally don't own them. I can't imagine that they are, only because I feel like there's a lot of good brushes on the market that are not that expensive. And this brush, for me, works really, really well. So I don't think I would buy an $80 version of it. My hair is not shorter, by the way. I got asked that earlier by one of my neighbors because she thought I'd cut my hair, but I just curled it and it's like in really tight curls because they haven't fallen yet. And I haven't really brushed them out or teased them out yet. So I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in my actual shade, Porcelain, and the the Infallible Total Cover by L'Oreal. I haven't done... Okay. That was a close one because I almost dropped my mirror, but I caught it. But it was either drop my foundation or drop my mirror. But my foundation is okay. It's just gone now. Down there. It's dead to me. But I'll get it later. But I haven't tried this mixture of foundation, so I just wanted to give it a go. I'm just going to put whatever's on my finger from mixing it, and then I'm going to kind of, I got some on my shirt, pat it on with my brush. And with these brushes, this one I got on Amazon, you always want to make sure you give it support at the head, because if you don't, it will break. I have broken multiple. I had like a rainbow set. I think in my older videos you guys have seen it, but I had a rainbow set, although that one was a little bit more flimsy, I feel like. But even this one, like, you can feel that it would easily bend and break. I think that might be a difference between these and the Artiste, but I could be wrong. It's just so quick to put on foundation with this brush. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with my concealer. Sorry, I didn't mean to put my hand in your face. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution concealer, which I'm so happy they came out with this bigger size. I still think about the Shape Tape. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. It's just a lot of money for a concealer. And I've said this before, but I really mainly use concealer to like highlight, not really to hide anything. So, not really to conceal. So, I feel like $27 for a concealer is a lot. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get it again. But I just feel like the Makeup Revolution one is good. Alright. Now we're going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 05. And I got hair color on the container. I'm just going to use a sponge to put it on. I know you can put powder on with a brush, but for some reason I just feel like putting it on with a sponge really makes it melt in with my skin, and in the end makes it look less powdery. Right now it looks like I got into the flower, but once I knock off the excess, it'll be good to go. And I just got a bunch in my hair. That's fun. Okay. I'm going to grab this gigantic, why is it like pink? I gotta go back and look at a previous video and see what the heck I did to it to make it pink. I'm gonna do a Halloween look. I don't know if it's gonna be this weekend or next week, but it'll be coming out. It's gonna be a full face of drugstore Halloween look. Really excited about that. So I'm gonna go into my Lunatic Lab Cosmetics, and that looks like this. I'm just gonna use some of those bronzer shades to bronze up my face a little bit. I got the new Maybelline Soda Pop palette, and it's really pretty. I have to say, for a drugstore eyeshadow, because you guys know that I use a lot of drugstore products, but eyeshadow, mainly, I do not. And I still kind of stand by, because this palette was at Walgreens, and it was $13.99, which I got the Juvia's Place Afrique palette, which was $20 from Ulta, but then I had a coupon code, and even when you order from their website, you can use a coupon. And I don't know, I feel like I could, I think my Juvia's Place That Freak palette was maybe, with all the codes, like $17.99, which they have huge huge eyeshadow pans. So for only $4 more than a drugstore one, this is just the light peachy blush right there in this palette. So I don't know, we'll see if it's worth it, but it's a very pretty palette, so I'm excited. I'm just going to spray my face and do my highlighter. Oh, where did my highlighter brush go? Well, we'll just use an eyeshadow brush. If you can't find your eyeshadow brush, if you can't find your highlighter brush, you can always use eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. I tend to forget that I own this. I love the Aurora Glow Kit, and I tend to use that way more. But it is very pretty. And when it first came out, I was like, oh, I need it. And I ordered it. And then the Aurora one came out. And for me, and the shades that I like and stuff, I don't know. It was just more, I just fell in love with it more. I've always wondered if mine was fake, because I didn't get it. I got it on Amazon, but not from Amazon themselves, so maybe that's why I don't like it as much. I don't know. Oh, I'm actually going to use that for an inner corner highlight too. So I'm going to go in with this pencil brush, clean it off of my color switch, and I guess I'll do a little bit of Pink Heart and Star. Star is like an icy blue, and Pink Heart is a pink. I think it's real. I've swatched the real one in stores, and I would never intentionally buy fake makeup, only because it can, really have bad ingredients in it. But now, like a dupe is a whole nother story, but an actual knockoff, from who knows where, is not a good idea. I'm going in with Castle on a Hill and the Inventor combined for my lower lash line. But I have ordered from Shop Hush, they do a lot of dupes, and then I've ordered from or I've gotten Makeup Revolution, which they do a lot of not knockoffs, but inspirations, we'll call them. And I do like their brand. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with Mainline, which is a grayish green liner, 24/7 liner from Urban Decay. I'm trying to use these. I think I told you guys in a previous video that a while ago I got the Vault collection of Urban Decay liners, and for some reason I wasn't using them as much as I should be for how many of them I had. So, and then my Lash Princess mascara from Essence, my favorite. Danielle, I can't wait for you to try it. I sent Danielle one of these. I buy multiples at a time because I can't find it for some reason actually in the store at Ulta. I haven't looked recently, but I used to go looking for it all the time. couldn't find it, so then I finally just went, okay, I'll just order it from Ulta.com. And so I order like 3 or 4, maybe 5 at a time. And a lot of times I'll end up giving my extras to a friend or family member because I want them to try it because it's so good. Okay. What's funny is that in a few videos recently, as you have probably seen, like I didn't bronze and I just put some like blush along my hairline, and I don't always lose my brushes. Like I literally just used my blush brush and now it's gone forever. There it is. Not gone forever. I found it. And I put blush along my hairline, and I don't know, I really liked it, like almost better than bronzer. And kind of tucked my hair behind my ears so you could see my little bat earrings. They were in my Rite Aid haul. But what's funny is I saw a Wayne Goss video where he said it's pretty when you put it around your hairline and kind of use it as bronzer. So I'm going in with this green pencil from Wet n Wild. It is a multi-purpose stick. So, can use it anywhere. You should definitely wash it, or not wash it. You should not wash your eyeliners. But you should sharpen it or something before you go in. I am going in with this lipstick. I just like to remove the top layer. Okay. And then this is Euphoria from SugarPill. I don't know why, but I felt like I wanted green lips today. And this is a lipstick that I don't use that much. Can't imagine why. No, I'm just kidding. It's a very pretty color. They actually came out with their bullet lipsticks, and then they came out with all of the shades in liquid lipsticks. And I wish that I would have known that they were coming out with the liquid lipsticks, because then I never would have bought the bullet lipsticks. I just would have bought the liquid lipsticks. And now I'm going in with one of my favorite. It's not a lip gloss, but sort of. And it's called a lip topper, but it dries down matte like a liquid lipstick, and it will make any bullet lipstick like a liquid lipstick, but it's called UFO. You're not going to be able to see it on camera, but you'll see it on my lips. It has an iridescent like green shift, and it smells so good. See that? It transforms any lip color. And then it dries matte. Like I said, very pretty. I love it. I bought like 3 of them. They still have them on makeupmonsters.com for like buy one get one free or something like that, because they're now Menagerie Cosmetics, and they are gonna stop selling them. I mean, they said, I contacted them and they said they're gonna come up with something similar, but just with their new brand name. So this is the final look for whatever happened to that palette Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.